Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Japan results for Split 1 for VCL, Valorant Challengers League, for the Japanese region. And it's actually pretty interesting, I'll say. The Japanese region is very interesting. I'll get to that why during the playoffs. But first, start off with the teams. Obviously, we have Fennel, iJesus, I don't know how you say the name still. Crazy Raccoon, Sengoku Gaming, Northeption, Reject, Scars, and Crest Gaming, ZST. I'm guessing the ZST means Zest, I'm guessing, but I'm not too sure. Here are the players as well. You might know them, you might not know them, but there they are. Have a look as well at the regular season standings before we get into the group stage, and then we'll go over to VLR for the playoffs. So the regular seasons, Crazy Raccoon basically went undefeated, 7-0. Then we got Scars 6-1, and a pretty big drop off to 3rd through 5th. We have Sengoku Gaming, Fennel, and Northeption. All three of them gained 4-3. And we have iJesus. I don't know. I still don't know how you say the name. That record's 2-5. Crest Gaming, that's 1-6, and Reject is 0-7. Pretty surprising for Reject, but you can kind of see why with some of the players. Not because they're bad or anything, but just because they're untouched, we'll say. Pretty new players, we'll say, into the Japan League. Let's now have a look at the regular season matches. I guess some matches that I'll just point out, or like some stuff which are pretty interesting, some of them which aren't really interesting. Day 1, nothing really interesting here, I'll be honest. Just all those results. Day 2, I guess we'll talk about this one for a bit. Fennel versus Crazy Raccoon. I'll get to that why during the playoffs, but it was a very clean, easy win for Crazy Raccoon. 13-9 on Haven, 13-7 on Fracture, so that was pretty easy. Sengoku then won it again, then won against Fennel. Sengoku has been pretty surprising, we'll say, in the playoffs, especially one player, which I'll talk more in depth about when we get to VLR. It was a 2-1 victory for Sengoku Gaming, 39 on Ascent, 16-14 on Pearl on way of Fennel, then 13-7 on Fracture on the way for Sengoku. Crest Gaming, this is where they got their only win. That was against Reject, 13-8 on Fracture for Reject side, but then the rest was Crest Gaming, 13-8 on Ascent, and 13-4 on Haven. What else really I had to really say? Day 5 wasn't really interesting as well, or just normal stuff, I guess, like, because we also kind of saw like the difference between some like really good teams, mid teams, and pretty crap teams. Like Reject and Crest Gaming, obviously they came 7th and 8th. iJesus, they were like meh, they were just there. Northeption, Sengoku, and Fennel, all those teams were kind of they were just battling out for positions, and then there was just Scars and Crazy Raccoon who were just dominant, we'll say. So nothing really on day 6. Day 7, nothing really interesting there as well, I don't think. Nothing really, I'll be honest. Day 8, we'll talk about Crazy Raccoon versus Scars. This was the only time where Scars actually lost. Crazy Raccoon 2-0 them, 13-6 on Blind, 13-10 on Icebox. I guess we'll talk about this as well. Let's talk. Well, day 9 wasn't really interesting, I'll be honest. And day 10, nothing really interesting there as well. So those are the results for the group stage. Let's now move over to VLR.gg for more in-depth analysis. Well, not only in-depth, but just more on the stats for the playoffs. So first, start off with Sengoku Gaming versus iJesus. This was the first match on the playoffs. This was lower round 1, 3-1 to Sengoku Gaming. As you can tell by the stats, he is a crazy person. He is crazy. 120 kills throughout the 4 maps that they played. Vici was also pretty good as well. Thiefy, he was maybe the best player for iJesus, I'll be honest. Maybe even Ocean as well, but I'm not too sure. 13-8 on Fracture for Sengoku. This one I want to kind of talk about a bit more. I was monitoring this, and I think we were 1 or 2 maps away on actually beating the record, which I'm pretty sure was set by FaceClan and TSM. Might be wrong about that, but I remember that match. That match took a very long time, and I was on Icebox. I was on Pearl. So, yeah, something went 48 kills like plus 17 KDA ratio. So something definitely popped off in that match. And then on Haven, it was 13-10 to iJesus. Thief doing a great job, plus 8. And then Lotus 13-5 for Sengoku, and something once again popping off. There are rumors about something, as he is rumored to be joining Paper Rex possibly. To be, I guess, their starting man roster. I think I'm pretty sure Devi, he's going to be on the bench with cigarettes, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, so that's a little something there for something. And yeah, Sengoku, they were basically hoping for something to pop off, because if he didn't, then it would be a bit of an issue. But Sengoku, they move on, and there was Fennel versus Northception. See a bit of a trend here, as you can tell, with Fennel mainly. So they won a very close game against Northception. CLZ doing a great job. Plus 24 KD ratio. 10-10 also doing well for Northception. Fracture will go into Fracture. 13-6 on the side of Northception. 10-10 doing a great job, including Black Wiz, Deraily. Muthi was also pretty good. XDL was kind of the only good player, I'll be honest, on that map. For Fennel, 13-9 on Lotus for Fennel. I don't know how to say his name. Is it Satoa? Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's about Satoa. He did a great job on that. XDL included. Ascent 13-6 to Northception. Deraily doing a great job there. Haven 13-5 for Fennel. This just went back and forth, and Hyron, or Hyron, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. He did a great job there. 10-10 also did a great job on Haven, for the side of Northception. And then it split. It was just a CLZ show, really. It was just pure dominance from CLZ. So good job by Fennel. They move on. Then we got Crazy Raccoon versus Scars. This was the upper final. The 3-0 victory, crushing defeat on the side of on the side of Scars. Crazy Raccoon, they wiped the floor on Scars. Papagachi, he did a great job. May, though, plus 6 in KDA ratio. That is the best KDA. That is the best KDA ratio in this match for overall. 13-10 on Fracture for the side of Crazy Raccoon. Makaba, he did a great job. Yoshi and Crystal, they were pretty good as well. 13-10 on Pearl. Medusa doing a good job, including Makaba. Crystal, once again, doing a great job. And Jemkin. And then Haven 13-8 on the side for Crazy Raccoon. May popping off, doing a great job with Jemkin as well. Plus 5 KDA ratio. I actually forgot to look at the performance, actually. And Ace as well from Jemkin, which is on Haven. So Jemkin getting a cheeky little ace against Crazy Raccoon, but it didn't really matter because Crazy Raccoon, they moved on to the grand final. Then we got Sengoku Gaming versus Fennel. This was another of those crazy matches. Once again, a 3-2 victory for Fennel. On the side of Sengoku for Fennel, 3-2 victory for them. Something that, again, I'm pretty sure broke the record as for the best kill, the most kills in one match. I'm pretty sure 136 might be also the best KD ratio as well, plus 62. So it's something here is definitely a diamond in the rough. So if it is true that Paper Rex is planning to pick him up, then they have a great player then. CLZ, he also did a good job as well. Kind of just helpful, I guess, closing out the game for Fennel. Sent that one to overtime twice, 15-13 for the side of Fennel. Something doing crazy, and Sawatoa doing a good job as well, plus 1 though, but it's still pretty good, a good rating from him and a good ACS. Something once again popping off for Sengoku as they actually won in Haven. Lotus, something again, 31 kills. The next highest one was Fisk with 14. So he's definitely crazy. Sengoku winning that one on Lotus. 13-8 on the split for the side of Fennel. XDL doing a good job there, including CLZ. And then Pearl, 13-11 for the side of Fennel. It was a very close game. CLZ, however, kind of probably diffed something, I'll be honest, in Pearl. But still a great job by something for possibly actually getting, maybe setting a record of the best KDA ratio in Valorant, I'm pretty sure, across the whole match. Have a quick look at the performance as well. Fisker getting Ace. something in 6-4Ks. We got one. He got 1v3, and Fisker got the ace on Haven, so that's pretty interesting once again. But yeah, 23 2Ks for something, 12 3Ks, and 6 4Ks. My God, this man is crazy. I do hope he does get picked up by Paper Rex, because he is definitely an amazing player. But pretty unlucky there for Sengoku as they lost out to Fennel. And I got Scars versus Fennel. Well, guess what? Fennel won with a 3-2 record. They always have these very close games. Jemkin, he got 106 KD, 106 kills plus 22 KD ratio. Tyrannico decided just to play for 5 different agents in all 5 maps, which is interesting. Sayota doing a good job as well, plus 16 KD ratio. Pale 13-7 for the side of Scars. Yoshi doing a great job. Ascent 13-9 for the side of Fennel. Sayota doing a good job there as well. And Tyrannico as well. Well, I don't know how you say it. Is it Tyrannico? I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it for the side of Scars. 17-15 for the side of for Scars on Split. Jemkin doing a good job. Plus 20 KDA ratio. The next highest one was plus 2 KDA ratio with Yoshi. Fracture 13-11 for the side of Fennel. Jemkin doing a great job once again. And then 13-4 on Lotus for the side of Fennel. That was a crushing defeat there. Oh yeah, forgot about it. And Fracture. Hyron. Oh, yeah. I stood on Isaiah, yeah. Hyron, he got a plus 6 KD ratio. That was like the best KD ratio for the side of Fennel. And then 13-4, that was just a wipeout. Sayota doing a great job, including JoJo and XDL. CLZ, I'm pretty sure, was off-rolling, I'm pretty sure. Might be wrong. But he did a really good job on Homan. Yoshi and Crystal, they tried their best, but it just was not enough. So it was Crazy Raccoon versus Fennel for the grand final. Obviously, actually the Fennel and Scars and the Fennel and Crazy Raccoon matches, they were actually on land. I can't remember where, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in Ogata. I think I'm pretty sure that's where it was. I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong. But it was in the grand final. It was not a 3-2 victory this time for the side of Fennel, as they did win against Crazy Raccoon. Is this count as an upset? I'm not too sure. I mean, they do have some very good players, thanks to like JoJo with Inception. XDL pretty sure was on Zeta Division for a bit, but didn't even play. CLZ is kind of a diamond in the rough. Sayota doing a good job, but Hyron, he plus 23 KDA ratio. He carried this team. I just want to say in all 3 maps. Crazy Raccoon, they just look a bit lost. They look just a bit off and not really Crazy Raccoon. Not really the team that I was really expecting when I was watching them for a bit. 13-11 on Ascent, Makaba and Medusa were the only like good players there. Hyron doing a great job as well, and Sayota as well. 13-6 on Fracture. This was a crushing defeat on the side of Fennel, because Fennel, they were just too good, especially on the side of defending. Like, my God. May was only the good one, I guess I'll say, with a neutral KDA ratio, but it wasn't really enough though. And 13-9 on Split. This is a bit more close, but not as close as Ascent. JoJo and Hyron, both of them doing a good job. May tried his best, wasn't enough, and Medusa as well. So, yeah, pretty unlucky there. Have a look at the performance as well. And Ace for the side of Fennel, thanks to Sayota. I don't know where that was in. That was on Ascent. Look at that, on around 19 when he got an ace. So good job for him. Fracture as well. 1v3 from on the side of Haron on round 7. And then Split wasn't really interesting other than 4Ks from Makaba around 16 and Haron on round 17. So yeah, that's really about it for Japan. I guess we'll also have a quick look at Split 2. So right now, Fennel and Crazy Raccoon, both of them, have advanced to Split 2 after also being part of the grand final. So they don't have to go into the advanced stage, they call it, which is basically like the open qualifiers once again, or the relegations slash promotion. So they don't have to deal with that. They just get to practice a bit more. But for the rest of the teams, they do need to go through this process again. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.